Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today let's talk about fats. So athletes, we know carbs provide energy, proteins help in muscle building, but what about fats? Most of the times I have seen athletes avoid fats because of the bad reputation fats have. So while it's true, wrong fats can have negative health effects, but it's important to remember that healthy fats are still crucial in an athlete's diet. So in today's video, I'm gonna discuss why fats are important for athletes and what are some of the fat-rich foods you can consume. And if this interests you, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for new videos every single week. Fats are one of the major macronutrients that plays many important roles in the body. But for athletes, there are few roles that are played by fats. Number one, fats help to meet the increased energy demands of the athlete. So when all you athletes avoid fats, you put yourself at the risk of not meeting daily energy needs for growth, development, and performance. So it's important to include sources of healthy fats daily to ensure energy needs are met. And this is specifically important for athletes who are going through growth spurt and are struggling with their body weight. So athletes, make sure fats should not fall below 15% of your daily calorie intake. And for endurance athletes, up to 75% of their energy demand can be met through fats. So although carbohydrates are predominant during physical activity, we still use some fat as fuel. So during low intensity activities or activities performed for longer duration, fuel from fat can be the predominant energy source. Number two, fats are required for brain health and development. Athletes, your brain needs fat to develop properly and to function to its full potential. Did you know that approximately 60% of your brain is fats? So fats are very important for proper brain function, but it needs to be the right kind of fat. So we need to get sufficient amount of omega-3 fatty acids because these are the essential building blocks of our brain and are very important for brain development and cognitive function. And both of these are important for academics as well as for your sports performance. Number three, fats help to reduce inflammation. So omega-3 fatty acids help to reduce inflammation in the body. So a diet low in omega-3 fats and high in omega-6 fats can move your body towards inflammation, impacting your exercise recovery negatively. Number four, fats help in muscle development. So muscle growth is dependent on a fat-based steroid hormone and omega-3 fatty acids. So if you don't consume adequate amount of good fats, you will not be able to build muscles as much as possible. So yes, for muscle building, you not only need proteins, but you do need carbs and good fats as well. And you can check this video to have a better understanding as to why fats are important for muscle building. And lastly, number five, fats help in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, and K. Now, you might be thinking, how much fats as an athlete should I be consuming? According to the current guidelines, around 20 to 35% of total energy can be consumed through fats, but this varies among different individuals. For example, an athlete with a higher training load will require more carbohydrates compared to an athlete with a lower training load. So while quantities varies among different athletes, the key here is that every athlete need to include fats in their diet. Now, having said that, doesn't mean you start eating cheeseburger, fried items regularly. Instead, choose your fats wisely. Focus should be on healthy fats. And what do I mean by this? So athletes, almost all fats are healthy except trans fats, and some of the fats are required in greater quantities considered to others. So monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats are considered healthy because they help to increase HDL cholesterol and reduce bad LDL cholesterol. And foods rich in omega-3 and 6 fats are also considered essential because your body cannot make them. Whereas saturated fats have both health and body composition benefits. But it's common to overeat these fats, and so they should be limited. So guys, I'm not getting in the depth of these kinds of fats and their sources because I have a separate detailed video on good, bad, and ugly fats. And I mean, that video is really detailed. So I highly recommend you to watch that video to understand different kinds of fats and their sources. Link will will be on top and in the description box below. So athletes, now you have understood why fats are important for you and how much you need. Now I have few fat-rich food recommendations for you. Number 1, nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are loaded with monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. Many nuts and seeds contain ALA, which is alpha-linoleic acid, and that is really good for your health. So you can either eat them plain or sprinkle chopped nuts and seeds into your yogurt, cereal, salad or smoothies. Next one is a continuation of nuts and seeds, and that is nut butter. Nut butters are nutrient dense and packed with calories and proteins and fats. So they are great for athletes as they help to meet the energy demands of an athlete, which are higher than non-athletes. Next fat-rich food is ghee. Athletes, don't run from ghee. Ghee is a rich source of vitamin A, E, K2 and CLA, which is conjugated linoleic acid. So CLA is an antioxidant which has antiviral and anti-cancer properties. So ghee is nutritionally superior to other fats and oils because of its medium chain fatty acid content, which is absorbed directly by the liver and burned to produce energy. So for athletes, ghee can be a consistent source of energy. And the energy from medium chain fatty acids can be used to burn other fats in the body, which means it will help to lose weight also. So ghee is also a rich source of butyric acid, which is a type of short chain fatty acids. And researchers have shown that butyric acid supports the production of killer T cells in the gut, which helps to build strong immune system. So athletes, don't forget to include ghee in your regular routine. Next fat-rich food is fatty fish. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel or sardines contain omega-3 fatty acids. And athletes, I have already explained in detail how omega-3 fats help your athletic performance. And my fifth and last fat-rich food recommendation is avocado. Avocados are one of the fattiest plant food around the world. They are packed with monounsaturated fats, which are very important for muscle repair. So athletes, if possible, try to include this fruit in your diet. So athletes, these were my top 5 picks for you. I hope now you will have a greater appreciation for the role of fats in the diet and the vital roles they play in the overall health and athletic performance. Try some of these tips for a week and see if you find a change. You may just find that you are less hungry in the afternoon or have more energy during workout. So athletes, if you learned something new, then don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what were your takeaways from this video. As usual, thanks for watching and I shall see you next week.